Hello and welcome to another heads up. I have no clue what the current score is. I do know that last game we played was pretty long. King 9, we basically hit top pair. Let's see if he see bets. He doesn't. I'm just not trying to play anything here, see what he does. He overbets the pot, but I'm calling with a 9. He had trip 6s, so he was just slow playing. And he got a lot of value at the end, so yeah. Probably would have lost a lot more if we bet a lot more times, but here we're just c-betting and he falls, so yeah. At least you know that he falls to c-bet sometimes in position. That he does way too high raises on the pre-flop. 8-4 on dealer button, he just calls. We got the runner flush possibilities. Let's see if he leads out. Yep, he's the guy that leads out pot size bets. 7-4 suited. And again, way too strong raise. He's gonna see bet here, and he does it pot size. So yeah, his betting size is way too big. So just get strong hands against a guy like this and let him pay you off. That's basically how you play this, right? Again, 60. This guy 6-5, raise to 40. He 3-bets me. Wow, he's way too aggressive. I'm shoving with any ace, I think. 3 deuce. Obviously he's going to 60 again. I'll call this time. We hit our 3, so we'll re-raise his c-bet, whatever it is. This time it's 60 and not pot size, so that's a bit odd. And he does fold there. So yeah, I mean, his aggression costs his money, especially his 3-bet. 6 deuce, we basically have nothing. See if he leads out. He does lead out yet again. I don't get these kind of people. Maybe they're just... What the fuck is with these bet sizes? 80 on a pot of 20. I'm just shoving any ace in this guy's face, you know that, right? But I'm not getting any. I mean, I keep getting these kind of hands. Oh wow, he folds one. That's pretty odd. Jack 5, I actually hate these hands, so I especially don't want to pay 60 for it. 9-3 suited, obviously want to see a flop. We got a flush draw, so hope he leads out. He doesn't, and we will see bet for once. And he folds. So I mean, despite his aggression, he only has won 200, and he has risked an insane amount of chips. We have 2 overcards, so obviously we're calling a c-bet if it's not. Ah my god, guy. Yeah, I mean, that's what you get, right? I have 2 overcards and I just re-raise him to his way too high c-bet, and he basically costs him a lot of money. He makes a call. That's interesting. So we'll check it out, I guess. If he checks to me, he probably bets here. He should bet here. And again, he bets way too much unless he has an ace. Jack 10. My god, man. We got top pair, so we'll check raise him again. He does nothing. We'll check raise him once more. He does nothing. We'll check raise him again. He does nothing. So he has so much aggression and now he does nothing. That's pretty odd. Why does he check there? Maybe he just had an ace, right? Obviously I want to call. Hit bottom pair, which is probably good. We'll check it once. The jack is pretty much a scare card. We're calling whatever he bets, but I think card 2 is good. It is. So we had ace 10, I understand this 3-bet there. But the rest of his, like this 80 on a pot of 20. I mean, what the fuck do I care that you take my 20? Once I get a hand, I'm taking your 80. He makes the call. That's pretty odd. We have a cut shot. I mean, this is a bit too much, right? Why does he bet so high? This guy... It's just gonna cost him chips in the long run. I don't understand these kind of players. I mean, yes, I'm down at the moment just because I'm folding a lot. I basically have to fold a lot against a guy like this, but I mean, there's nothing I can do, right? But it's not like I'm behind that much, and he's risking way too many chips. Once I finally do wake up with a hand, which I haven't so far, it's gonna cost him. It's gonna cost him an insane amount of money. I hit a 10, by the way. So yeah, I thought it would make an overbet here again, as it did last time, but it didn't. Well, last time it did have trips though. So we got an open ender, so we will see about it. Try to increase the pot a bit, and if we do hit our open ender, we basically get paid off. We don't, so we'll just check and see what he had. He had the 6. No wonder he called. And checked it twice. So a deuce again, a bet of 80. I'm tired. I mean, if I do finally get an ace, I'm just 3-betting him no matter what with an ace, but I'm just not getting any. I haven't had a single ace in all these hands. I mean, I have gotten king 8s, but... And now it goes to 90. Check re-raise, I guess. Let's lead out ourselves this time on the turn. And he does fold. So I mean, despite him risking an insane amount of chips, we're still good, I think, here with an ace. So let's bet 75, and he does fold. I mean, despite his nit play and his overly insane aggression with way too high bets, I mean 120 on a pot of 30. It's like 1/10 of his stack, you know that, right? 1/10 of his entire stack that he's willing to put in pre-flop. I'm just re-raising him here, right? He calls. We get 3 overs, so you basically bet 325 and see what he does. He does fold, so yeah. I mean, I'm in the lead now, just because I showed aggression once. He calls, we got a full house, hope he has a 7, hope he leads out. We'll check once, see what he has, see what he does. He doesn't do anything, let's bet 75, hope we get paid off. Nope, he had nothing. I mean, we can't slow play it way too long, right? We have to get some value out of it. And again, ace 5, obviously want to see a flop. We hit our ace, we bet 75, and he folds. So yeah, I find it odd. I mean, he shows a lot of aggression, or just maybe his oversized bets is just because he's not a good player. I assume it's that. Because when we show aggression, he respects it. Obviously, when he shows aggression, we don't respect it. I mean, he's been playing. I mean, like that. Who leads out on a pot of 120 with 120? You're risking an insane amount of chips there. And as soon as I get a hand, it's gonna cost you an insane amount of chips. Queen 10, obviously I want to see a flop. I basically hit top pair. Come on, lead out for 120. Now he doesn't, so we will bet 75. Every time he doesn't lead out, we can basically just bet 75. We make 2 pair. Let's raise it up and hope he has something, because I'm not folding 2 pair, right? I mean, I don't see, except trips that beats us, so yeah. I guess he's in shoving range now. Is he still gonna risk an insane amount of... Nope, he's not. So 7 deuce, trash hand, he can lead out on this. Yeah, you can have it. Now he changed his bet size because he has a lower stack, pretty odd. 9 jack, we obviously want to see a flop, especially if it's suited. Yeah, we want to see a flop. We got middle pair, so yeah. We call there. And he has ace king, so he has to add it in. Yeah, we got there. I mean, this is what you get when you play way too aggressive people. When the opponent does have a hand, you basically pay him off. Keep in mind your bet sizes. You do not do such an insane amount of bet sizes, because you're risking like 1/12 of your entire stack just pre-flop, while heads up is a lot of. I mean, you can raise, of course. I'm not against raising. I always raise the deal button with any two, but you don't do it such an insane amount so often. If you do it sometimes, opponent is gonna respect it. If you do it way too often, opponent isn't gonna respect it. This time he 3-bet me for once. I don't think he actually 3-bet me a lot of times. So I put him on a strong hand. I get a jack, so I basically make my hand, but I'm pretty sure that no matter what, he's gonna continue with the shove. And I have to call there with a pair. Of course he has 2 overs, so he can hit the 2 overs. He also, so he has 10 outs. That's basically about 40%. But yeah, I think I had, no, I didn't have one. But even if he hit an out, I still have a redraw. If he hit a king, I have a redraw for 10. No, I do not. Nope, never mind. So it's basically 40%. But he's still behind though, so yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the future.